3 bolts we have to undo. These do not need to be very tight at all. Sometimes they are, but the die basically sits on a precision machined surface. So there's 6 holes. You normally only run 3. If you run 6, you can run 3. You leave them out, you may have a problem because if you have a sticky powder, the die will want to jump up and down. So the biggest issue is make sure that they're in there tight enough not to fall out, really. If you have a clearance, sometimes you'll have a clearance issue if these heads come down very close to some of your tooling. So you can make dies with smaller hold down screws. It's not, they don't really need to be that big. We just never run that much of a clearance issue. I will run the table down close so you can see the die move up and down when I push it out. It's a little bit backwards. The bigger the part you're running, the smaller the die is because it's just a big hole, so it's lighter. But when it's smaller the part is, the die gets very, very heavy. So you got a lot of fill and you got a lot of die. It's a very heavy item. So it's usually better to use another thing to press it out. All I'm going to do is show you how the die basically ejects out of the device. If powder starts running out, we will have to take it out because it'll get in there and the machine surface and have to be cleaned out. So powder starts running out. So we'll have a problem. So right now it spins. And we will have to take it out because there is powder, but I need a little more room. And the dies, if they're machined correctly or designed correctly, they're all symmetrical, so they don't matter how they go in. If you have a square die, obviously it matters how it goes in depending on what you want the orientation to be. As you can see, it's very heavy, but there's powder on it, and we'll need to clean it all off. Clean off the counter bore. If you can look down in the bore. There's powder on there.